Morning, gentlemen. We depend a lot on technology. It's invaluable in our business and personal lives. The most convenient being debit and credit cards. So much so that most of us rarely touch cash. But if something was to happen to the system that controls it, it would be chaos, pure chaos. This rare outage happened to my bank the other day, and it created mass hysteria. I moved from a big city to a small town a few years ago. I wanted to find a safe place to raise my kids, and it's the best decision I ever made. And I bank at the local credit union. And as you can see here, they had a problem with their processor. Debit cards were unusable for the majority of the day. Now, even though it's a small town, how it caused confusion and panic is a good example of what could happen nationwide. Let's look at some of the comments. At first, I wondered if we got cyber attacked like the Ukraine did. Went to the website and seen the notice about the issues. All the more reason to bury some mason jars. Well, I told you it was a small town, but that's how easy it could be. Some hacker decides to attack our financial system and the country was shut down. They wouldn't even let me withdraw cash from the ATM. I'm hungry. Fat boy needs to eat. And then somebody commented, "Your diet starts today, fat boy." Well, some people try and make light of the situation, to calm down. But unfortunately, getting food will be our number one priority, right? Without cash, you'd have to use credit or leave something as collateral. At that point, you're at the mercy of the person who has the food, right? Glad I had my credit card on hand today. I almost couldn't get dinner for my family after working all day at the hospital. Guess it shows that we depend a little too much on this piece of plastic. Now this is how most of us live, right? Picking up dinner on the way home. We have a few groceries in the cabinet, but nothing that will sustain us for very long. Reading the comments and thinking, really, I've been grown for a while now, but I believe we all have had an issue here or there. Just say you're out of town with no cash. I mean, really? Why would anyone have only one way to pay? Hopefully, lesson learned. You wouldn't be mad if someone was using your credit debit card and they stopped it. You should be more prepared than one single card. Now, this is just one of a few comments that offered advice. Don't go out of town without cash. Always have more than one way to pay. And remember, we love technology when it works in our favor, but relying on one thing is a bad idea. I remember when y'all was giving out all that free money. I understand things happen. I'm going to stick beside y'all. Well, they're talking about money that the credit union sends you around Christmas time. It's represented as a thank you for being a member, but it's not free money. These financial institutions are making a lot of money off of us. So I appreciate it, but it's the least they could do. What is it with all the people in the comments talking about how it's people's fault for not having cash? God forbid we trust people we store our money with to let us reliably access the money through the most common form of payment nowadays. Well, it is the most common form of payment today. And we should be able to trust our banks, but they're not storing our money. Your money's not sitting in a box somewhere waiting for you to need it. These financial institutions are borrowing your money in order to invest it, to enrich their board members. If the market crashes, they're under the same obligation to pay you back as you are to pay back any type of loan. As the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Keep some cash around if possible. Buy some gold for bartering if you can. Even canned vegetables can be traded if things get bad enough. If the networks go down, and you're stuck with only plastic, don't complain when you have to trade your iPhone for a meal. Anyway, guys, this is just my opinion. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you soon. Peace.